It's not over. Come to the skull.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
I ask again, who are you? I'm gonna need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was.
It's a pretty good disguise, yeah.
Sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
You want to tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prism. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I'm no illithid and never will be.
You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process, a process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I am a cleric of knowledge. Alright. I will do it.
I am pleased to hear that. You will do very well as an illithid. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. The transformation will not be complete. The physical alteration in particular will only be partial. But your potential will certainly be amplified. Would you like to do it? Would you like to evolve?
Yeah. This guy in particular would.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand.
Oh no, baby larva.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Probe at the tadpole's intentions. Come on, you can do it. Come on, tadpole, what are you about?
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
Yeah, open your mind to it.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different, Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Half a lithid. Embrace the Ceramorphous. Half a lithid. You can now unlock even more powerful psionics.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Just want to verify that that
Can't give up
is
now. What to do?
for you. Alright, where... Where's my half-illithid nonsense? Partial Ceramorphosis. Okay. And you don't have any.
Looking ahead.
And you don't have any.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Do I long camp here?
Anything of use?
You guys have anything cool? Sort of. Feathers. Hair. Ooh, Conjure Elemental. Don't mind if I
Never
do.
wanted the easy path.
Experienced and deadly. The wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier with unarmed strikes. Alright. So that's definitely for Munk. And it doesn't look like I can camp here. What is this? Reaper's Embrace. Oh yeah, the heavy armor from what's his face, Ketheric. No? I'm not sure I want to leave. But I'm doing it.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
So many feathers. Withers, are you still here? Alright. Do the long rest. We'll find Withers. It's pools of blood. Where my friend should be. Oh, withers. Oh, I've got so many tadpoles. Displacer beast shape. Transform into a displacer beast. Can anybody do that? Like, that's pretty good. Straight up fly. That allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. It's kind of cool. Free cast. Spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs for your next action or spell are removed. Toggleable special feature. Yeah, I do like it. Flight was absolutely amazing for you. According to this, I already have it. I don't recall getting it. Lithid expertise. You've deepened your sense of self. Gains expertise, persuasion, deception, intimidation. Psionic dominance. That one sounds good. Passive. When an enemy targets you, the spell level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use this reaction to nullify the spell. I like that a lot too. Black hole, also good. So many good things. I want that free cast. But here, let's throw a black hole in here. Get that psionic dominance. Fracture psyche. Reduce armor class. Nah. I think I want free cast. It's the best way to get to it. Alright. I'm gonna take the displacer beast shape. I like it. Sword intellect. By 1 per turn and healing your wounds for 5 turns. Yeah. Alright. This guy possibly going full Illithid if I can. Also, how you doing, Burvin?
Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Black hole was also great for your warlocks? Yeah. Care to explain why you're helping me? Where's the... Yeah. Sorry, what are you...
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Focus on the divine energy I feel from his presence.
He has a divine aspect, yes. A reflection of death itself. Eternal and inescapable.
Are you a god's chosen?
I shall answer no further questions in that regard.
Alright, I need to resurrect
Then
people.
thou must return with the proper payment.
Yeah, I got it.
This is the price of balance.
Here you go.
Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment.
Alright, while he's doing that, I'm getting a soda.
By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Hey, we're back, and everybody's leveled up.
Let's move.
Level 9. Feels good. Magical ambush. Disadvantage on saving throws against your spells. I like it. Now what spell do I want to change out? I'm using pretty much all of these. No, I don't want to replace anything. I like what I got.
Let's move.
Alright, now Cog here. So you went half a lithid too, huh? Oh, I got some spells. Level 5 spells. Ooh, Flame Strike. I get Dominate Person. I think this is specific to my knowledge domain, I guess? Telekinesis? Throw a creature. I love it. Planar Binding. Target an otherworldly creature and attach to its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. I like it. Locusts attack everyone within range, making the area difficult terrain and pose disadvantage on perception checks. That sounds fun. Bees. Poison a target and possibly afflict them with a disease of your choice. Really curious about that one. What kind of diseases do I get to choose from? Yeah, nothing. I do like a good banishment. I need something else up there. Revivify basically never comes up. Ooh, neither does Create Water. Okay, I'll keep Revivify. Let's flat out get some Flame Strike in here. I'll never know when I'm gonna need to hit massive damage. No regrets on the half a lithid thing. I'm excited that I have the opportunity to do it with one of my characters, and exactly one.
Have a lot on my mind.
Like, maybe I can see all the endings at once because I'm doing a custom party, and that would just be the coolest. Oh, right. I have no idea what I want to level up. So I hear when Barbarian gets its extra attack, it doesn't stack with the Monk's extra attack. I don't know if this has been verified or not, but I don't want to be the person to discover it. Manifestation of body. I hand sap the key from your enemy's bodies. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional necrotic damage. Or psychic damage? Or do I get all of these? Do I just choose one? Radiant damage? Maybe I do all of these? Oh, and I get this action to heal and regain key points. And enter a state of temporary wholeness where you regain key points and have an extra bonus action. That sounds rad. Yeah, let's monk it up. Okay. You just decided to stay way over here. That makes sense. You didn't need to be resurrected. Level 4, level 5 spell. Greater Restoration and Insect Plague. Mass Cure Wounds and Contagion. Contagion and Cloud Kill. Insect Plague and Cloud Kill. Wall of Stone and Insect Plague. That does sound fun. Conjure Elemental, Greater Restoration. Cone of Cold and Contagion. I like their Contagion. But I am a Grassland Monk. Or not Monk, Druid. Alright. What have I got here? Mass Cure Wounds. That's not for me. Conjure Elemental. Get an Elemental in here. The Druid's been good. These level 3 spells suck. Light. Mild ranged attack. Okay. Summon a giant vine. I kind of like the idea of that. That could be fun. We'll do it. Okay, since we always have greater restoration, wondering if I don't need lesser restoration. Enhance ability. If I could actually raise a stat like that, I'd like to get Munk to 20 strength so he could throw humans. Let's get Blight in there, just for fun. All the level 4 spells are really cool.
Don't waste a step.
Alright, really curious to hear what lae'zel has to think about us turning illithid. Where is she? Is she over here? There she is. Alright, before something else weird happens, I should save.